Hi, I'm Jason Lollar from Lollar Guitars. We're going to talk about melody makers. Problem with these things is this original pickup is really a bright sounding thin pickup. Not very many people like them. Fortunately, the route that this pickup sits in is quite large, and you can actually fit something that's the size of a P90 soap bar. Of course, the route's not big enough to put the soap bar with the cover on it in the hole. So I make this version. It has a different base plate than a regular soap bar to accommodate this route, and it doesn't have the pickup cover. But it sounds like a P90. All you have to do is pull your old pickup off, pickguard off, unsolder one ground wire, solder it onto here, screw it back in, you're done. So we're going to show you how to do that in a minute. I also make this type of pickguard, which is for the SG type melody maker. So the first thing I do is I have to loosen the strings. I have this Ernie Ball power peg, wonderful little tool. Really quick. This one came with a whammy bar. That's got to come off because there's one screw on the pickguard that goes underneath the whammy bar. It's a pretty simple operation. So once you get all the screws out, you open it up. It's all self-contained. There's one wire that goes to the bridge that you have to unsolder. That's your string ground, and it keeps the, it quiets the buzz, the 120 cycle buzz that all electric guitars have when you touch the strings. The 120 cycle goes away. So you'll see how the bottom of this pickup is the same size as the original one. The original one's almost like a Stratocaster pickup. It's real tall and narrow, so even if you rewound this with more wire to get more output out of it, it would still have a real focused, almost Stratocaster kind of sound. You'll never get that to sound like a P90, whereas this is a wider coil, lower, shorter coil, so it senses a wider area of strings, unlike the narrower pickup, which senses a very small portion of the string. This will give you a much more mid-range and a fatter sound. All you have to do is resolder that wire. You're set. Throw that sucker back on you. Put all your screws back in, and you've turned your guitar that not very many people find very usable into something that you can play all the time and have fun and enjoy. So you get that screwed in. Throw your whammy bar back on, if you have one. This guitar is made so that you can either string it through the whammy bar, or the tailpiece is actually a wraparound where you put the strings in that way and come around the top. If you don't like the whammy bar, you can just wire it, string it directly off the bridge. I like the whammy bar. Now that's a quick pickup change. Easy as that. One thing I should mention is we're talking about vintage melody makers. They do make reissue melody makers, but the pickguards are a little different shape and size. I don't know if the detail on the pickup installation is the same, but this pickguard will not fit on a reissue melody maker.